They put work before like the prosperity of one of us will act that way to their family and put a task over their family. The Kardashian family has for quite some time been in the public eye with their unscripted TV drama and steady media consideration anyway. In a new disclosure, Kourtney Kardashian has stood in opposition to her sister Kim Kardashian's supposed abuse of their little girl Northwest. This stunning case has gathered huge consideration and brings up significant issues about the limits between popularity security and nurturing. In this video, we will dig into the subtleties of Kourtney's assertions and analyze the expected ramifications of Kim's activities. Kim Kardashian, as a component of perhaps of the most renowned family in media outlets, has constructed a realm around her own image. From design lines to magnificence items, she has profited by her distinction and developed a gigantic following subsequently. Kim's 4 kids, including her oldest little girl Northwest, have experienced childhood at the center of attention anyway. Kourtney Kardashian proposes that Kim has taken their openness to a higher level and is taking advantage of North for individual addition. As per Kourtney, Kim has been utilizing Northwest's picture and presence to fuel her own public picture and monetary endeavors. Kourtney claims that Kim is effectively including North in different special exercises, for example, photograph shoots, brand organizations, and virtual entertainment crusades, disregarding the likely long-haul consequences for her little girl's prosperity. Whether or not Kim is truly taking advantage of her girl, or essentially including her in the privately run company, is a combative one. On one hand, it is entirely expected for big-name guardians to remember their kids for their undertakings, from Hollywood motion pictures to mold crusades. Numerous superstar kids have been essential for their folks' vacations. Anyway, pundits contend that there ought to be limits and restrictions with regards to presenting kids to the public eye. Offspring of VIPs frequently face extraordinary difficulties because of their folks' distinction. Security is a pivotal part of a kid's childhood permitting them to foster a feeling of predictability and character away from the spotlight. Kourtney Kardashian's charges recommend that Kim might be dismissing this part of North adolescence by continually exposing her to public examination. It is vital to perceive the fragile harmony between a parent's popularity and a kid's on the right track to protection, while being important for the Kardashian family. Without a doubt accompanies a specific degree of openness. It is urgent to consider the expected effect on a kid's personal prosperity. Finding a good arrangement that permits a kid to grow up with a feeling of predictability, while as yet being essential for their well-known family, is a test that VIP guardians frequently face. Kourtney Kardashian's disclosures have lighted a huge public discussion. A few people contend that Kim's activities are reasonable, given the family's unscripted TV drama and brand-situated way of life. Others, anyway, support Kourtney's interests, underscoring the significance of safeguarding a kid's security and permitting them to pursue their own decisions, seeing their public picture as they become older. One normal explanation made by devotees of the Kardashian tribe is that Northwest is without a doubt Kanye West's girl. While she obviously has serious areas of strength, for us some keep thinking about whether it has become unreasonable. Online entertainment supporters have over and over guaranteed that the vehicle Jenner youngsters are ruined with North, frequently seen as the most problematic one. Late episode that energized this discernment happened when fans marked her as discourteous and ruined. A video caught North's response from the secondary lounge as she shouted a shame while her mom chimed into a melody. On another event, North straightforwardly defied her mom for embracing an alternate voice via online entertainment. While underwriting items on Instagram, she addressed why she changed her tone, passing on supporters to name her activities as inconsiderate. It wasn't the initial time North intruded on her mom during a recording, and fans rushed to condemn her way of behaving. In 2020, Kim Kardashian recorded a video encouraging California occupants to remain at home, and her little girl North showed up. While Kim underlined the significance of remaining at home, North hindered and brought up that Kim herself had gone outside besides when Kim communicated her craving to invest more energy with her companions. North recommended leading psychological wellness minds friends and family and youngsters instead of companions. In May 2021, North gotten down on Kim for apparently professing to love Olivia Rodrigo. The circumstance emerged when Kim got a press pack to observe Olivia's introduction collection sour, joined by a genuine transcribed message. Kim shared the present on her Instagram stories, communicating her affection for the tune driver's permit. Courageous North immediately answered, "I love driver's permit." Also did she send a container of it. Furthermore, when Kim tended to Chrissy Teigen's extreme botanical present and got some information about its motivation, North mockingly answered, "That is really blossoms, you know, florals for spring." Earth-shattering. Purportedly, Kim Kardashian transparently recognized that taking care of North can be very difficult during an appearance on Ellen Computerized Mother Admission series. Kim was gotten some information about the meanest point her kids had made to her. And obviously the cruelest remark came from North. She commented that at whatever point she contradicts her little girl, North would fight back by saying, "Your home is so monstrous, it's all white supporters." Additionally called attention to occasions where North's collaborations with the paparazzi demonstrated her propensity to become raucous. For instance, at Paris Style Week, North was shot sitting close to her mom in the first column. During the design show, she held up her solicitation to the runway, unmistakably showing the word "stop" written in enormous letters. Kim even took to Twitter to share the occurrence, composing, "For any individual who knows North knows how entertaining she finds this video." North had clearly had an adequate number of individuals taking photos of her, so she composed "Stop" on her welcome, held it up, and believed them should zero in on the show. Kim confronted analysis for presenting her little girl to the spotlight, with one individual answering the post by saying, assuming she detests the spotlight, "Such a lot of why bring her, she will be one more entitled VIP who whines yet partakes in the advantages." Someone else added, "In the event that your little girl doesn't need her image taken, then don't take her to sit in the first columns at a style show. Likewise, that is the way your whole family brings in cash through recordings and pictures. Perhaps you ought to make sense of that for her." This clasp was only one of a few occurrences where North faced the paparazzi during Paris Design Week. In one more popular video, she voiced her disappointment while confronting a multitude of photographic artists. As she left a structure in an alternate experience, North communicated her dismay with the paparazzi in Paris. As she escaped her vehicle, North asserted that the photographic artists had been following her ceaselessly and requested that they stop their activities. Anyway, North's experiences with the paparazzi stretch out back much further, while virtual entertainment clients have estimated that she basically disdains having her photos. Adopted her strategy in calling out the paparazzi has additionally been considered rude. For instance, during one episode, when her babysitter went with her to an artful dance class, the paparazzi were available, not surprisingly, and North spread the word about her disappointment. Another event occurred when Kim and Kourtney arranged a family outing to the exhibition hall of frozen yogurt in Los Angeles. A video flowed on the web in which North should have been visible yelling at the paparazzi, communicating her discontent. These occurrences, among others, as per adherents, give proof that North's way of behaving might be becoming hard to oversee. During a meeting, Kim conceded that North didn't at first invite having another kin. Kim communicated, "I couldn't say whether this is on the grounds that she's the more seasoned sister and could do without her sibling at first. I thought it was only a stage that would pass following a couple of months. Yet it appears to be the stage isn't disappearing." Kim proceeded to clarify how North conceived different procedures for catcher consideration. For example, coordinating casual get-togethers where no young men were permitted. She likewise uncovered that North would frequently hammer the entryway in her sibling's face. In another occurrence, when North was 4 years of age, she went to a companion's birthday celebration and startlingly smothered the candles on the cake Before the birthday, young lady got the opportunity. Moreover, in 2019, North gone through a whole day with Jojo Siwa, who reported the minutes enthusiastically prior to leaving North. Referenced something that pained her directly before her mother, telling Jojo, "My mother said she shouts a ton." Furthermore, in December 2021, North went live on TikTok and furnished watchers with a visit through their home. She burst into her mother's room during the live stream, shouting, "Mother, I'm experiencing this activity." Raised worries from bricklayer Disick, who had a background marked by sharing special kinds of mystery. Kim shared a message from artisan Advance Notice North about going live. Via online entertainment stages the message. Bricklayer kept in touch with Kim, said, "Greetings, I would rather not slight North yet. I don't figure she ought to go live, except if somebody is with her kin, generally record the screen. And she could offer something not right." He likewise referenced that he had misstepped the same way previously and lamented spilling privileged bits of information. Kim recognized Bricklayer's interests and concurred with him. She valued his cautiousness and shared that she didn't figure North would rehash the activity, yet proposed that he examined the subject straightforwardly. With North, Kim answered, "I value you peering out artisan, and I concur she felt terrible. And I don't figure she will rehash it, yet it very well may be great in the event that you converse with her about it. By and large, the Kardashian family's distinction and media presence have consistently created interest and contention. Kourtney Kardashian's cases about her sister Kim taking advantage of their little girl Northwest have